Most of you watching this video right now are suckers. You will most likely fall for anything you see on the internet with the right amount of influence. We all know as YouTubers what will get you guys as consumers to click on videos. We all know what tactics to use to get you to buy into crappy courses. And I'm not exempt. I've used the same tactics as well, but the only difference is I am on your side and I look out for your best interests. Or do I? Hi, my name is Adrian and this is Always Talk Money. I like to talk money as it relates to everyday life. I don't have any investing tips or get rich quick schemes, just a candid conversation amongst friends. And this is why retail investors always lose. Let's get into the video. Do you guys remember 2021, the year of the meme coin? Everything was going to the moon. You had AMC, GME, and so on and so forth going crazy in the stock market. Everyone was getting rich. Everyone had their own crypto coin that was going to change the world. Even celebrities was in on the action, right? You saw Instagrams, Twitters, YouTube videos. Everyone was riding the wave. Everyone except me. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was there all by my lonesome with my same old boring ETFs that weren't gonna go to the moon overnight, but I knew that long term, as a long-term investor, I knew where I was going. Just, me and Dave Ramsey. Whenever I needed some company, I had my boy Dave Ramsey with me because obviously, as you know, he's not into crypto at all. And so me and Dave sat on the sidelines and watched you guys party like an all-night rager with your crypto millionaires and billionaires and so on and so forth. Everyone was going crazy until one day the party stopped and you woke up with a tooth missing next to a lion, looking for your buddy who was nowhere to be seen. And if you thought I stole that from the Hangover movies, then you are wrong. That was completely an original idea, okay? But I digress. When the party was over, a lot of people lost a lot of money. People lost their retirement funds, their entire life savings, even their homes, and so on and so forth. It was sad, and that is why retail investors always lose. Now, I'm gonna go at the end of the video and we're gonna revisit those stocks that were going to the moon, the AMCs, the GMEs, and so on and so forth. We'll revisit that at the end of the video, I promise. But before that, I want to break down why retail investors always lose. Now, if you're liking this video so far, please give it a thumbs up. And if you think I'm a sucker and I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm the sucker, not you guys, then subscribe and watch more of my videos and you can see me suck some more. Please and thank you. I want to ask you guys a question. Every one of you out there that's watching this video right now is good at something, right? Whether it's basketball, singing, music, whatever, you're good at something. All of us have some unique talent that we're good at. Like me, I'm the best YouTuber you've ever seen. I'm great at it, right? But the question I really want to ask is, how long did it take you to be good at that thing? How many hours of work did you practice? How many hours of work did you research? And so on and so forth to be good at that thing. You know, the common saying is 10,000 hours is what you need to put in to be able to be very, very competent and good at something. So why do you guys think investing is different? Why do you think that investing is something that you can learn overnight? Or watch one YouTube video and you can understand all of it. Every skill takes time, even investing, even becoming a millionaire. Becoming a millionaire is a skill, because if it was just happenstance, then anybody could do it. It's absolutely a skill. Keeping your wealth also is a skill. Skills take time to develop and they're extremely hard. There's nothing easy about becoming a millionaire, no matter what the crypto bros tell you. And to prove that, they often show you their proof that look how easy I did this and so on and so forth. But let me ask you something. Does LeBron James make basketball look easy? Yes, he does. It's easy to him because why? He's putting his 10,000 hours. He has mastered the skill so much that he makes it look easy, but it's far from easy. When someone else makes something looks easy, that's mastery. And it's not because the thing is easy, it's just because they have mastered it. Just like a good race car driver a good basketball player, a good singer, a good songwriter, a good author, a good public speaker. Everything is a skill. And this is the first reason why retail investors always lose, because they think building wealth, investing, and so on and so forth is easy. It's not. But you guys out there will believe that you can just buy a course or go to some webinar and you will master the skills needed to become a millionaire. Listen, I'm on my path to becoming a millionaire, but I'm 31 right now, and this journey for me started at 25. So I'm 6 years into my journey. I'm still not even a quarter of the way there yet. But success doesn't work in a linear pattern. Success is exponential. So even though I'm 6 years in and I have not made much progress, in the next 2 years, my progress is going to skyrocket. But that's going to be at the expense of 8 years at that time of hard work, dedication, education, consistency, persistency, iteration, making mistakes, and figuring it out as I go. And that's going to be the same for everyone. There is no one way to becoming a millionaire, and there's no one way to becoming a great investor. You have to put in the time and the effort. There's nothing easy about it. And if you believe by watching a YouTube video, you know the skills in order to becoming a millionaire, then you are indeed a sucker. I know that's harsh, but I want to tell you that's how these people, these crypto bros or YouTube fast money millionaires see you guys. They see you guys as suckers, as marks, as people who are incompetent and easily taken for a ride. And I want to build a community of people who understands money on a fundamental level, that you will know what's right, what's wrong, what's the BS from the good information, because they do have good nuggets of information in there, but you have to develop the skills to be able to see the nuance and disseminate what's the good from the bad. And that's why I even have this channel, to be able to give you guys the type of understanding that you need to have to be able to see those things. The second reason why you as a retail investor will always lose is because you focus on the results and not the process. Everything is a process. When you got fat, it's a process of not eating well for an extended period of time, not exercising. And the reverse is true as well. When you get lean and get in better shape, it's a process of consistently working out and going to the gym, consistently putting the right things in your body and seeing the results at the end of it. But if you see a guy that's super fit and super handsome, you look at the result and you don't even take into consideration the process that he took to get there. Most people don't work out. Most people don't put the right things into their bodies because they rather go for instant gratification than delayed gratification. I practice a lot of delayed gratification, and it's not always easy for me. And so when you are investing, if you think that you're going to put $1,000 in and see that go up overnight, then you are indeed a sucker, because that's not how it works. And I know they have, day trading and so on and so forth. They have crypto that can go up overnight, but it can also go down overnight. And so as a retail investor, if you don't have the patience to be able to take a step back and look at the process over the results, then you will never be able to win at investing. You have to be able to take a wider view of the situation over a period of time, maybe in 3-month increments, maybe in 6-month increments, maybe in 1-year increments, whatever works for you. But if you are going on there daily to get that dopamine hit of the instant gratification of seeing your stocks go up, then you are unrealistic about your goals, because that's just not how it works. And so as a retail investor, you focus on the process. What does that mean? You pick the right stocks and ETFs. You do your research and study which ones are best. I'm not going to do any recommendations for you. And once you do that, you decide how much money you want to put in on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis. You dollar cost average, which is, the industry standard and recommended thing to do. And then you sit back and you wait. And that is the process. And you keep repeating that over a period of time long enough to see your investments actually go to the moon and not be at risk of going overnight. Now, the third reason why retail investors always lose is you guys don't do your own research. Yes, it's good to take advice, it's good to take recommendations, but at the end of the day, you have to also understand what you are doing with your money. I could tell you which stocks and ETFs I invest in, but that's for me, and I researched them for me. And if you want my recommendations, I could give them to you. But on this channel, I prefer not to. Or if someone reaches out to me directly, I will provide that information. But at the end of the day, I would rather teach you the nuance of how to pick a good stock, how to educate yourself on whether this ETF is going to be good long term or not, how to educate yourself on looking at this company from a business perspective and knowing if it's going to fail or not. You know, things like that are much more important, right? It's much more fundamental. Think about when you were in school and you did your math homework, right? You could get the answer from your mom or dad, but you went to school with that and the teacher would be like, well, show your work. And if you didn't know what the process was to show your work, you didn't do your own research, you didn't do your own problem solving, then you still didn't know the information. You know what the answer was, but you didn't know how you arrived at that answer by doing your own research. And so these crypto bros and YouTube millionaires sell you these courses with all of the answers, but you don't know how to show your work. And if you dug into the nitty-gritty of some of this stuff, then you know that a lot of the stuff, a lot of the answers that they're giving you is complete bullshit, right? You know, no cursing on this channel, but just to kind of make a point. And so I would rather teach you the process than give you all of the answers. I would rather walk you through all of the nuances and nitty-gritty, as I said earlier, than to give you the answers. It's much more beneficial for me to teach you how to drive than to pick you up every single time you needed to go somewhere. Because once you learn how to drive, I don't have to take you on a car ride anymore, because you've done your own research on how to drive. You've done your own research on the best route to take to your destination. And so that's the same thing with investing. If you have a financial advisor or anyone that you trust to handle your money, like a money manager, if they can't teach you the process of how they got to the answers of what investments they pick for you based off of your unique circumstances, then to me, that's not a good financial advisor, because they should be able to teach you the process of how they got to those answers rather than tell you what to do. Because at the end of the day, it's your money, you worked for it, and you decide where it goes or where it doesn't goes. Because I can recommend, the best stock for 2023 and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to invest in that best stock of 2023, then you're not going to do it, because I didn't earn that money. I cannot spend your money for you. And that's a big reason why a lot of retail investors lose today. Now, if you've made it so far at the end of the video, I said we're going to revisit all those 2021 meme stocks that were going to go to the moon. And long story short, they're all down double digits. Surprise, surprise. Both AMC and GME are down 90% and 85% respectively from the highs that they had in 2021. If you found value in this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Also, new videos every Monday and Thursday every single week. They usually come out in the morning. I'm not fixed on a time yet. If you're in here and you've made it this far, which time would you like me to drop the videos? Are you enjoying it at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midday, whatever? Let me know in the comments below. And until then, I will see you guys. Peace.